Hey, so it's almost 10:30 and we have zone conference tomorrow and I'm not tired at all, so I decided I'd make a movie for y'all. I thought you'd like that. See my beautiful face. So I don't really know what to talk about. There's Elder Shear. Let's talk to Elder Shear. Elder Shear. We're best buds.
I was forced into doing this.
Whatever. So Elder Shear.
Should I wear my matching kind of sweater too?
We bought sort of matching sweaters. Not really.
Same brand.
Rusty. Mine's gray and his black, so they're not really matching at all.
Yes, they are.
So Elder Shear. What is your greatest fear?
Remember that thing we talked about before about your one friend? I think that's my new greatest fear.
Yeah. So Elder Shear's from Montana. Plains, Montana. He's 20 years old.
21.
21. And what else? What else do you want my family to know?
Oh, what do they want to know?
Anything. Your deepest, darkest secrets.
So once when I was 7, I stole a pack of gum, and I never told my parents.
Did you tell your bishop?
No.
Oh. Well, we have the truth. So, today was boring.
This whole week's been pretty boring.
So,
Boring as crap. Crap's pretty boring.
What did we do today? We went to the college today, just down the road, and we walk around and try and talk to people and sit down at benches and see if people come and talk to us.
But instead, mosquitoes ate us alive, and now we're itching like crazy.
All the mosquitoes have hatched everywhere.
Pointless.
And they were eating me alive, so I was like, I just want to leave. Let's go figure something out. So we just left and we walked around, but nobody really talked to us, so it was boring.
No one likes
Then we had lunch, and then we went and walked around, and we went in some grocery stores.
Tried to see some of our investigators, but none of them were home.
None of them were home. Oh. We went to an old guy's house, and he
gave us a bunch of money. That was pretty cool.
Gave us some money, yeah, because he's supposed to feed us tomorrow, but he can't, so he just gave us some money instead. That was pretty sweet. We talked to him for a little bit.
That was kind of boring.
We go to this fishing hole. It's a little river where all the black people like to fish, and
fish this big.
So there's this lady there, and she keeps everything she catches, and there's like a fish, seriously, like that big. You see that? Like that big.
It was like 2 inches long.
Yeah, 2 inches long, like a little what do they call them?
Brim. It was a little baby brim.
Yeah, a little brim, and she like goes and like she didn't have anything to keep the fish, like a string to put in the water, so she went over to the trash can, she dug out a plastic bag, like a Walmart bag, and she filled it up with water, but there's like holes in it, so the water was leaking out. And she puts it in there and like a big old stick and just kind of like props it up.
Jimmy rigs it on the bench.
We like to go there, watch all the black people fish, talk to them. And then this one lady, apparently she is from Oregon.
Oh, her. I thought you were going to tell the other one.
What other one?
The one before the brim?
Oh, yeah, not, you know. No, I don't think they will. Actually, I'm going to tell them that.
Not this, though, in the email. Tell them the email.
They got to know. Anyways, this lady, I guess she's from Oregon, and she's stuck out here, and she's like, how can I get in contact with the bishop? And she just wants money, so she can back to Oregon or wherever she's from.
That's the real case.
So we think she's a member. So I hate.
She sure doesn't look like it.
I hate when people always ask us for money, and if we can get them money.
But we'll give her number to the bishop.
All right, this is gross.
I didn't want to hear it.
This is so gross. So when you go to the fishing place, you know there's like there's like a boardwalk along the river, and then there's one way it's shorter, which you can go right to it, or there's another way it's a little bit longer. It curves around.
It's kind of hidden in the back. But
Yeah,
it's
it curves
the
around
wheelchair
like
ramp.
Yeah, so it's like not as steep, so it curves around like around some trees, and I go off the shorter one, and Eller Shear's going down the wheelchair ramp one just to go around and curve around. I was like, whatever. So I hurry and I catch him. And we're walking, like kicking leaves and stuff that were on the boardwalk, and we go around the corner. All of a sudden, this lady, we see her kind of like hurry and like take
She's, like,
off, and
sitting down.
she's like pulling up her pants, and like we're like, what the heck is going on? So we go over there, and she was peeing in the middle of this boardwalk, like, because it's kind of like nobody really goes that way, I guess.
You should delete this part.
And
you should just delete that from the camera.
it was gross. So we're like, what? Oh my gosh! And there's that big puddle in the middle of the path, so we had to like jump over it. We went over and started watching people fish, and then they
Trying to talk to him.
yeah, and then they left, her and her family. I think they were embarrassed, but it was pretty gross. I just don't get why she thought peeing in the middle of the boardwalk was okay.
Especially the side that the old people have to walk down. Some old person is going to slip on that and kill
It
themselves.
was so gross. Yeah. So, I want to show you how crappy our apartment
Show him
is.
another day. It's almost bedtime.
I'm not tired. So,
I am, and we got zone conference tomorrow.
we'll go to bed. So, this chair vibrates. So I sit in this every night and relax a little. And the missionaries, they like color the fans. We don't really have much for decorations. We got like camouflage ducks. And I have to use like a milk crate for my freaking bed stand. We got an empty gumball machine. Our investigators and our goals. Sonic cup. Shear's girlfriend. Huh?
What?
Huh? Anyways, so since we don't have TVs or anything, we get so bored. We have plants with a plant light.
Plants are my favorite.
So these are here. When I got here, they're like bean plants.
I think.
And then we're not really sure what it is. These are cucumber plants we bought. They're only like,
We started the bean plants from seed.
they're only like that high, but now they're like double high. And then there's this place that sells bonsai trees. Miracle Grow. Anyways, there's this place that sells bonsai trees over in Cottondale, just the next little city over. And they're like $20 for little baby ones. So I was talking to the guy, I was like, how come they're so expensive? He's like, just because. He's like, if you really want one, just go dig up like a little baby tree and start it out from that. I was like, really? You can just use any tree? So we went and we dug up this thing, the stick, and we clipped off. They were like these. We clipped them off and we like stuck them in the ground hoping they would grow. And like I just stuck the stick in like it was all dead. And all the little ones, all these things that were just in the grass or the ground, they died, but somehow the stick is alive and it started sprouting leaves again. So I guess that's my bonsai tree.
It's probably one of the beans in there, but it's not growing too tall.
So, yeah. Look. It's you guys. I guess you want to see you guys. And it's me and Sam. And Sophie's. And my Alabama license plate. And keep pushing on. So, what else? We play Monopoly a lot. We're bored.